surf in my ride, like 3-6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6, like a G6, like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6, like a G6, like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6.
Hey everybody, I got a battle here versus Vexacus4666. It's a battle I actually had a few weeks ago. It's a standard battle, and I'm actually going to go with a different song choice this guy's 7 Witness. It's Lost Witness by 7 Colors Angelic Mix. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit because it's a little loud. So, yeah, my camera kind of fell there. So, he leads with that Blast That Lick Go, and I lead with my Froslass, and I taunt him, and he switches into Hip Storm, and I set up my first layer of spikes. And, of course, I take Sandstorm damage, and I taunt him, which breaks my sash, and he goes for the Toxic, but, you know, you can't do that after a taunt, so I'm like, whatever. So, he switches and goes out to Majestic X, which I go for my second layer of spikes, so I'm like, alright, it's the last layer of spikes I can put up. I can either go for a third, or go for the Destiny Bond. So, I'm going to go for the Destiny Bond, and he's going to go for the Flare Blitz, and that's just going to take me out and take him out. So, yeah, it's like, not too bad. I got some entry hazards up, and I took out one of his along with mine. So he goes down to Mysteria X. So I go for my rocks, while he goes for the explosion, and I'm like, I can so live this. And I do. And I'm like, yeah, boy. So he goes back out into Blast That Lick Go. And I just go for the Thunder Wave. And I think I get Parahax. No, he goes for the Swords Dance. I'm like, huh, how typical. So, after all the lefties animation, I get the Parahax on him. I'm like, yes! And I just go for Thunderbolt. I'm just like, blah! So, even more lefties animation. And he goes for the Aqua Jet, which does take me out because of a crit. I'm probably sure he probably could have killed me without the crit. I don't know. So I go into Tito! And I get the Parax, and I'm just like Fire Fang, because I thought he was going to switch into that Hippowdon. So I was waiting for the Thunder Fang. But, you know, I'm going to get 2 Parahaxes in a row, and I'm going to go for another Thunder Fang, and that takes him out. So, he goes back out of that Hip Storm, and I'm just like, after he takes the spikes and the rock damage, I switch out and I go into Infidel, predicting the... I thought he was going to Earthquake, but instead he Toxics, and I'm like, ah! And this is actually the original Infidel set, guys. So, I go for the Air Slash, hoping to get the flinch, and I don't. He Stealth Rocks, so I'm like, ah, bugger. So I go for another Air Slash. It doesn't miss. It doesn't quite kill him. And it doesn't flinch. So he gets the Slack Off up. And I'm just like, Blarg. So after the lefties animation on his side, I'm just like, Signal Beam! You guys are probably like, WTF, mate. I was hoping for the Confusion Axe, which I get a crit and the Confusion Axe. So he gets this. Breaks through the confusion and gets the Slack Off. I'm just like, OMG. So I take Toxic damage, and I'm pretty much going to get killed by whatever move he does next, or Toxic. So I go for the Air Slash, he does flinch, and I die from the Sandstorm and the Poison. So it's like, alright, Hip Storm's crippled. Good. So I go into my Scarf Porygon Z, my annoyance! Properly named. And I get the special attack boost, I'm like, yes! And I just go for the Tri-Attack, because, you know, stab. So, that takes his Hip Storm out. I'm like, yes. So, it goes down to Zeus X, which takes the Stealth Rocks damage. And I go for another Tri-Attack, because I'm obviously locked into it, because of the Choice Scarf item. And he gets the Light Screen up. So, I'm thinking, oh, he probably won't live the next Tri-Attack. So, but instead I actually get he barely lives that. So he gets the Roost off, and he's just, you know, great, special defense wall now. It's like, well, this just sucks. So, I go for another tri-attack, and I actually think I get a critical hit on this one. Yeah, I get a crit, and the crit mattered. We all know it. Crit mattered. So, there goes that. So, he goes down to Akiza! That rose raid. I'm like, wait, but it's scarfed. No, it's not. Wow. So, watch this. He doesn't die. He's going to get the poison hacks and the sludge bomb. I thought he did. That was another battle. Anywho. So, after the sandstorm damage, I go for another tri-attack. And I think Akiza barely lives. And it does go for a sludge bomb. And that takes me out. So, I'm just like, well, his light screen's gone, but it doesn't matter anyway. So, I'm just going to go back out into my Tito! And finish him off with an extreme speed. So, good game, Vexacus. Guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Check out his YouTube channel. He does Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Check out the T-Flare League. And, well, that's all. Peace, guys.